Krasny v. A projem, made vitam vs pricalzum v deans, esse posrum, na jednu, vemi, zauji mava, otazgu, kator, saint mi pozlali. Potali saint se, koji, tu vlastin atom, koji molekula, aakr, g razdiel medzi, microsis stikhami, a microorganismi, esni tumakno, islozito, eol nabotza, prejdim c tu spolu krok, zakrokum, a uvadite, eg tu vlastin uppel, jednodush, a facinugist, volum sa amanski, illuminate, mm sishar, rokov a, moji priotelia, ma volutatsko, moko, tak, c urat, pohadli, makno c, zobert, neoson episani, apom sa spolu, ponore, du nevedite, nehosfeta, okolo ones, zanaim, upol, odes ekladov, odi tej, najmengej, stavemene, jednotki, iqc, vit predstavik, 2g, atom, predstavd, ce, mate obrovsk, stavebneku, lega, kada, jedna, ajta, najmenzia, kaka, bibola, ako atom, v etiko, okolo unes, stl, noctorum, mate po ita, visduch kator, docate, voda kator, pageti, a dekanka, ajvy sami, g paskodane, z tikto, nuverton, malakak astic, adam g talker maler, ki situani, nedoka, em poriadni, predstavi, kebi saint-cheli, zoradeo, atomi vedka, siba, naje kuku, jednaho, milimitra, by sah, smestali, katamasvoj, j dro, v katorum, su ext menzi vastus, protoni, a neutroni, a okolo, toto, jadra, obihayu, electroni, asi, oko planeti, okol, o slinka, existuj, noho rosnek drove atomov, hovrim, im chemic provikai, ursite Saint Yuku, bojulio niktorch, z nich kislik, vodik, ulik, ileso, slato kegder tinto, provok g, definovin prov potam protonov, vo savojum jadre, naperkled atom, vodika, ma iba, jedin proton. Selvesmir, G. Vlastinobrovska, Zaberka Tikto, Razna Drav Atomov, Kator, S.A. Nustel Spajaju, A. Razd Uju, Tak E. Jednodu in Povedane, Atom G. Zaklid, Stave Minor, Kamek, Vazetke, Homoti. Vizikni Neoko Voliami, Molekula. Ok G. Atom Oko Gedna Kakaliga. Molekula GUEQ, Nayak, Malvitver, Kator Z, Teach Kochek, Postavite, Naperklid, Kek, S.A. Spoja, DVA Atomi, Vodika, S. Jeden M, Atomom Kaislika, Uzikti, Molekula Vodi, Posnit, Jej, Chemic Vizorik, HO2H, Xenomina, Deva Atomi, Vodika, AO Xenomina, Jeden Atom, Kaislika, Potaban, Kek, S.A. Spoja, DVA, Atomi Kaislika, Vizikni, Molekula Kaislika, Kator Dchaim, Malikali, Mazu, Bik, Vemi Jednadush, Ako Tav, Vodna, Ale, AJ Ekstrom, Exloite, Zlo, Inzi, Tizikov, Alibo, Dekanka, Milyanov, Atomov, Naperklid, Malikwi, Kator, Tavoria, NAU, DNA, Suobrovsky, Anesu VCVici, Informesi ONS, Tochik Molekula, G. Skapina, Divok Alibo, via search, Atomo Fagacho, Esposian, Kemikami, Vizbami, A. Durkia, Poromade, Teheas, S.A. Dostavami, KLEMU, Pojamu, ATM, Sumikro, Astis, Toto G. Troku, Mikro Xenamina, Malartok, Mikrokastika G. Jednadacho, Akako Vek, VE Mimala, Astika, Dale Ite, G. Kina, Razdiel Odi, Atamu, Alibo Malikli, Mikrokastika Ni G, Pren Definovana, Svojo Trukthru, Mostabik, Kokavek, Mostabik, Jelike, Maleko Mal, Kasak Protu, Payov, Zernko, Kasak Sadzi, Zikomina, Alibo, Dekonka, Microscopic, Plomok Plastu, OK Torum Deans, Taxosto, Pokujim, Vis Vizalosti, Sozan, Istanim. tak, ekm, atomi, a molikuli su zakladon, chemek, jednotki. Mikrokastika, g-skar physikalni, pogimsitor, opasuj, vakist vastus, nijej chemek, zelowini. Mazimsi tu, predstavik, taki oksu, atomia molikuli, kaki amali, stavibi ziliga. Mikrokasteka, mozi, mikamalar, galerik, piesku, kator, nimapren, denutruktru, havnia, razdil, gtida, vitam, koten pogim, oznikuj. Atom, a molekula, su pojami z chemi. Popasuju, konkretin stave ben, jednotki homoti. Espren, danum zelo enim. Mikrokastika, g pogam, skar z fiziki, elibo environmentally vide. Apopasuj, ekako, vekastakoa, ketera g microscopiki, malabis, ohadu, najej chemek, zelo, eni. Mikroastika, me, by tivarena jednu lotku, alaj, zemnisu, rosneth latak, napraklid, astika, pratu, me, absahova, kuskipadi, vlaknazi, obel inia, odumerit, ko, nabunki, akatavi, oite, vietko, todo spolu, tivori jednu, mekroastiku, tak-e, vietki, atomi, a molikuli suvi, podstate, mikrokastika, g, jedin konkrotni, atomalibo, molekula, daf aim, e.g., tu, zrozumati, ner, eteras esse, presum ke pasladamu pogamu, ktrm su, mikroorganismi, slovo mikro, anem ope hovori, eid o neo mali, a slovo organismus, anem prisradza tu naj dalasechi, kiid o neo soiv. Microorganismi, suteda iv, bitosti, ctaai vats, vonm, nevadim, a poterbujum, nani, microscope. Sem patria, napraklid bacteri, virusi, kasinki, planalibo, jednobunkov, organismi, ako amoebi, na razdil, od mikro, astic, kator suni, iv ako pracha, alibo sads, microorganismi su, iv di chaju, jedi erasno, uju saa, reguyo, nasvoj, okoli, nachajaya, sa viade, okolo, onesvipade, viovod, vod vizudu, adikonka, ajv nazimteli, ananaze kozi. Noho udc price lov, microorganismus, predstavi neozel, nayak korabu, aano, nictor microorganismi. Hovrim impetagoni. Eldrvava vizina. Microorganismov, g prianes, a pre-planitu, bunikodna, alibo dekonka, extrem prospinav. Napriklid, baktri vina. Ich revoke, anem pomahaju, travi jedlo. A vitveradale it vitamini, ke visinki pu, ivem napazini, kliba, alibo, vrobu piva, plenanem, dali antibiotika, oko g penicillin, tak, e microorganismi, su vlastin miniatern, iv tovarn, ke tor harayu, keov ulahu, v ecosystemok po selam svit, sutonajman, elzarov, jednizi, nadali, itij, ch, obivativ, naze planati. Taxi, tupom seal, zhrn, adam g, upelnajman, eas akladna, stave mot, komoti, ako, jednakaka, liga ako, kadna, kakaliga, molekula, g skopina, duvak, alibo, via search, atomov, spogen, ch, dokapi. Ako, malastava, z kochek, lega, mikrokastika, g vivio bekin, nazov pri akakovek, ve, mi malis, v ajn ivu, astiku, napraklid, zernko prots, a microorganismus, g vemi maler, ale ziver, organismus ako, napraklid bacteria, aliboka visinka, taki mame 2, postupnos, atami sa spajaju moleko, ve ko, ex luki, a opel samostanu, categorio su, microorganismi, kator, susais, tais lo, inzi atomov, a molecule, ale havnia resdil jivitom, ki su iv. G2, akoporov nava, telu, malmurik, zteho, kopupiesku, amravka, vietko, su tumali, ves alkil, kid, upel in, dufma, evm, toto, bisvetlini, pomolo, urobik, cv, tikto, pajmak, jasno, g asni c uvidomia, ki celius fet, cto vidum okolosiba, a deconca aj10, cto nevadime, g postavane, na tikto jednadak principak. Odi na jumen, iho atumu, apo naslo itoj, for organismus. Ok mate, nijek al, I.e. otaski, alibo temi skator by vs zogimali, nevahajt mi napisa dukomentorov. RD say, nani, pozrium, a pripravim, al I.e. video. Veda g jednovi kur dobrodru, estivo, a sam rd kiho, mazim objaveva, spolu, akiem vm za, pozorno zavi, as a za skill, axavm, videopot ilo budum rd za, kegder laika, samaz rajma, ak ext, nemate odber, kliknite na tutlazidlo, a bvm, nunikli iadni nov, vidia. Majd sa kran, opatruj sa. Avd sa nabudus, a host. And what exactly are microparticles and microorganisms? My name is Szymanski Illuminate. I'm 42 years old, and to my friends on Papa Smurf tonight, we're diving deep into the tiny world that makes up everything around us. So, grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's explore the building blocks of the universe together. First up, let's talk about atoms. Imagine you have a delicious apple. Eventually, you'd get to a piece so tiny you couldn't cut it anymore, even with the most powerful tools. That infinitesimally small piece is what we call an atom. The word atom actually comes from an ancient Greek word, atomos, which means uncuttable or indivisible. For thousands of years, philosophers and scientists wondered about this. It was an ancient Greek philosopher named Democritus who first proposed the idea of atoms around 400 BC. He imagined that everything in the universe, from rocks and water to you and me, is made of these tiny, indestructible particles moving around in empty space. Dalton's atomic theory stated that all matter is made of atoms, that atoms of a specific element are identical, and that atoms of different elements have different properties and weights. He also proposed that atoms combine in simple whole number ratios to form compounds. The nucleus is made up of even smaller particles, positively charged protons and neutral neutrons. Whizzing around this nucleus like planets around the sun are negatively charged electrons. The sheer number of atoms in even the smallest thing is mind-boggling. For instance, the oxygen we breathe isn't just single oxygen atoms floating around. Water is another perfect example. A water molecule, famous for its chemical formula, H2O, is made of two hydrogen atoms bonded to one oxygen atom. If you change the number or type of atoms, you get a completely different substance. Molecules can range from a simple pair of atoms to gigantic complex structures containing thousands or even millions of atoms. A micrometer is 1/millionth of a meter. So we're still talking about things lighter as are far too small to see with the naked eye. The term microparticle can refer to a lot of different things. In science and technology, we also talk about manufactured microparticles. You might have heard of microplastics, which are tiny plastic particles that have become a major environmental concern. The number of microbial cells in your body is estimated to be about the same as the number of your own human cells. They invade our bodies and cause infections, and we've developed medicines, like antibiotics and vaccines, to fight them. But it's incredibly important to understand that the vast majority of microorganisms are not only harmless, but are absolutely essential for life on Earth. And what about the microbes in our bodies? Our gut microbiome is a fantastic example. So, to recap our journey into the microworld, atoms are the fundamental non-living building blocks of all matter. I hope this has cleared things up and sparked your curiosity to learn even more. There's always more to discover. Leave your questions and suggestions for future topics in the comments below. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.